Good morning, Internet. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and other parts of the Internet world, and welcome to a Monday morning when I'm doing this live. I hope everyone's having a good day. You'll notice that I said something in here about the China balloon, um, about Google Earth, and different things. And after I said that, I thought, I'm not going to get into any more of this China balloon stuff. I'm not an expert in this field, and that's not really what I want to talk about, even though it kind of sort of ties in with the subject matter that I'm going with this morning from the First Spiritualist Church of Alabama, no less. Thank you for joining in. So, what am I going to talk about? Well, our expectations of man, we set a higher level of expectation for each other, for humans, than we do for our God. It's like, wait a minute. How do you come up with that, Kelsey? Well, it's not very hard when you think about it. The tie-in with the China balloon is people are upset because Biden didn't get this thing shot down from the air soon enough to satisfy them. And the first thing I thought, being of a great religious theological background, is that, well, it's often been pondered, and I have pondered this same question: if God's all powerful, he's all knowing, he's got all this ability, why the hell didn't he just shoot down Satan at the Garden of Eden and end this misery for thousands of years of human suffering and pain and misery, and leaving us in a position of where we've got to roll the dice, hope that we get the right version of this God, choose the right interpretations of this God. And well, it's not about interpretation. Well, it clearly is when you got hundreds and thousands of different denominations coming from this one book we call the Bible. And then you've got, I'm sorry, looking for something. You've got the same group that promote this theology, promote this belief system, that admittedly have never read the book. So there's clearly an issue. And you notice my shirt here, I had this proud American because I'm proud to be an American. And this is, they also said it's a Christian nation, where it's Proverbs 16:8 said, pride goes before destruction. The Bible don't have anything favorable to say about pride. Of course, there again, it doesn't matter. But it's always bothered me throughout my life. It's like, people talk about prayer. Who answers prayers? Well, it's not God. We depend on each other to answer prayers. My late wife used to tell a story of her late husband. They were in a situation, they needed some money or something, and he walked outside. Laying on the sidewalk was a $20 bill, $100 bill, something. And it's like, so you think that's an answer? You think that money just casually appeared on the ground there, that God printed up this money, had it printed up, and laid it there for you or your husband to find? Somebody lost that bill. I know I've lost money out of my pocket. I've got a bad habit, a lot of people do, of wadding up my money that's in my pocket, and I pull it out, put it in throughout the day, paying for stuff. And I've lost money. And somebody's gained from my loss. It was no answer to a prayer. Certainly my prayer wasn't answered, because it's like I didn't pray to lose that money. it was my stupidity that lost me that money, and somebody else found it, and they weren't honest, because an honest person would have said, that's not my money. I need to find the owner of this money. I'm going to find out if somebody's lost some money.